Hi, this is Laura Fine with day 3 tip number 3 of our Healing Crisis Recovery Circle. So one problem we often come up against is doomsday thinking or negative thinking when we're in crisis or trauma. It's only natural. We're facing so many challenges. But how do we shift out of doomsday thinking? So doomsday thinking often occurs when we are what I call futurizing, looking too much into the future, too far ahead. It takes us out of the present moment where our power lives, the power where we can make change or shift our thinking or identify what we can do something about and what we can do nothing about. So doomsday thinking often occurs often abates when we break it down and walk toward our fear. So the solution to doomsday thinking is to walk toward the fear and explore it more deeply. And how do we do it? By really breaking it down. Is the fear a physical fear? Are we afraid of a physical outcome? I'm going to get sick, or I'm sick and I'm never going to get well. Is it a situational outcome? I'm broke, I have no more money, or I will run out of money, or I'm almost out of money. And how will I buy food? Where will I live? What will happen? Or it could be a spiritual fear. I have no more faith. I see so much pain and suffering around me. How will I get through this? Where is my higher power in these circumstances? So the solution is to really break it down into those categories and to do some deep self-reflection, perhaps some writing about each one of those. And I have a handout attached for you to help you actually do that, to sit down and then name and reframe. So we want to name the fear, what it is, and then reframe that fear. So if the fear is, I'm going to get sick, I won't get well, then one of the things we might want to explore is, well, what would be my relationship with death and dying? What kind of death do I want to have, or would I have, or will I have? And many of us avoid that topic altogether. But when we are faced with a truly real crisis like this, we often don't have the choice. So we can have that fear in a reactive way, or we can get to know it, we can walk toward it. There's a great acronym for fear, which stands for false evidence appearing real. So how do we change that fear? Through education and self-reflection. So I leave you with that. Please use the handout, fill it out. It will help you during this time. Thanks so much for tuning in.